Hello Shamai and welcome back to the European adventure and new season, new club, no surprise there. This time we are in Turkey with Tavansili Linyitspor in the Turkish second league red group, which I think is the third tier of Turkish football, third or fourth tier, but it is our first professional club. We're finally at a club with professional status, and we have quite a hefty budget as well to back us. We had a big budget in the summer, which we've got some left, but the transfer window is going to close soon, so that will stay as it is. In terms of transfers, we had a massive overhaul of the club because we only had about 15 players. So we've signed a lot of players. I'm not going to go through them all today. You'll see who the key players are in terms of starting with the team. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, especially for our first professional club. I know we move on every season, but hopefully this season we will find a club that we can stick with. Pre-season there was a lot of draws, only a couple of wins, not many goals in the games as well. And in terms of our expectations for this season, it's to fight bravely against relegation. We're new to this league, and to finish 15th or above this year is going to be one hell of a task. If we look at the season preview, we are predicted to finish bottom, completely bottom, nothing above that. So we need to make sure that that does not happen and that we give ourselves a good showing and finally have a decent season where we actually achieve our expectations. I mean, I expect it to go down. I think the board would be very, very surprised if we stay up this season. In terms of the squad, it's a very, very limited squad. We don't have that many players. I scouted quite a lot of players and a lot of them came back saying they were going to be excellent players. We brought them in and then they weren't that good. Goalkeeper being one of them, who was supposed to be a 5-star goalkeeper. Turns out he was only a 3-star goalkeeper. So the scouting has not been the best. But nevertheless, we've got a lot better of a squad than we did 3 or 4 weeks ago. So let's take a look at the team. We have the goalkeeper, Emirhan Emir, who last season played quite a few games in a Turkish third league, which is the division below, and did quite well. So hopefully he can make the step up this season. Right back, we have got Mustafa Korkmaz. Again, someone who's not really the best. A young player, very, very young player, 18 years old. Released by Trabzonspor from the Super League. He's a regen, so the fact that he was released by Trabzonspor may mean that he's going to be a very, very good player. He's got some great potential about him. On the two centre-halves, we have Ibrahim Kok, someone we brought in on a free. Fenerbahce. He was on Fenerbahce's books last season. So there's a good chance that this guy, again, someone with very, very good potential. For his age, 11 marking, 14 pace, he's a very, very quick centre-half. He's got some great teamwork, great leadership. We've got some great leaders in the squad and someone who can hopefully develop throughout the season. We have Serhat Avci next to him, another player we signed from this team. Not even going to try to pronounce it. Played alright last season for a centre-half, 3 goals and 3 assists is pretty impressive. Again, someone else who's really, really young and got a good chance of progressing throughout the season. Left back, usually we'd have Ahmet Eren, but for some reason he's suspended. So instead we have Ercüment Odbasi, another player who's, this is his first season apparently, he's never played football before. So a little bit of a risky one there, and we basically just have to put him in just for this game and hope that Ahmet Eren is going to be back for the rest of the season. In defensive midfield, we have Eyüp Kosoglu, someone I think we paid a bit of money for. Yeah, we paid 2k for this guy. Very, very good player. Well, good for this division anyway. Good acceleration, good agility, great technique. Maybe needs to improve on his tackling, his marking a little bit. But hopefully he's going to be a solid central midfielder for a season. Another one then, ahead of him is Ugur Yeltsin. Another one I believe we paid money for, yeah, 2.6k. Last season in the division below, he averaged a 7.32 rating, so we're hoping he's going to make the step up this season, much better physically than some of the others. Good leadership at 14, and we're hoping that he's another one that's going to progress throughout the season. Next to him is Abdulbaki Orhan. I believe we paid money, yes, 7k. I think this is the most money we spent on one player. As you can see, why 11 marking, 11 tackling, 13 technique, and more great leadership on him. Then on the wingers, probably one of our best players is Baris Alici. We signed him from Taras, another team who were in this division a couple of seasons ago. He has had experience in this division, not very good. We're hoping he can progress as a player. He's still quite young, only 22 years old, and he's got a chance to progress. He's got great stats, 13 crossing, 12 dribbling. So another good attacking player. Osman Khan's another one who's very, very young. Last season he was at Pazaraspor, again in the division below. Not the best then, but hopefully he can make a step up this year. This is why you can see why we're going to struggle quite a lot this season, is because we don't have the quality. And then up front we've got Onar Gunel, who we paid 2k for. He's got experience in this league. Last season he's played 21 games and didn't score a goal. So we don't have much up front. In terms of backup strikers, we've got Hasan Askaroglu, again someone who has not much experience at all. We don't have that much in terms of ability, so we're going to have a little bit of a tactical masterclass this year to give us a chance of staying up, essentially. We are underdogs for this game, unsurprisingly. I think we're going to be underdogs for most of the season, pretty much every game in the season. But at the start of the season, when we don't really know what's expected, it's hard to figure out who are the good teams and who are the bad teams in the league at the moment. So all I'm looking for from today is a solid performance to give us a little bit of confidence at the start of the season. The team we're playing against has got a very, very narrow formation. So maybe we can exploit the flanks a little bit and catch them off guard. They've packed the midfield, so that could backfire on us if we need our midfielders to perform today, definitely. Don't need the league table, it's only the first game of the season, there's no point in that. Ugo Yeltsin is already very tired. I didn't notice, but I thought I'd put him out there just because he's a very good, one of our best midfielders. Thought I may as well keep him on the pitch for as long as possible. I did put Errol Aktag in instead because Ayup, I think I might just call him Ayup, whoever the holding midfielder was very, very tired. He's only on 70%. We got picking up quite a few yellow cards already. It's a little bit worrying. I don't want to get players sent off in the first game. We're already on 4 yellow cards and it's not even at 40 minutes yet. Our players are very, very tired. Obviously they don't have much stamina. There's an attack on here. We've won the ball back, but we've lost again. Honor on the ball. Someone can put a foot in here. He plays it back to Abdul Baki. Oh wait, no, is this us? Yes, this is us. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is us on the ball. Errol, Abdul Baki. I don't even know the colours of the team. Honor is in on goal. He strikes it and it's a good save from Emery. There's a great chance for us to take the lead there. Completely forgot what colour our team was there. Barris with the corner in. It's a poor corner. Doesn't beat the first man. It goes in again though. Osman. All of a sudden another chance there. Another goal. Great opportunities just before half time to pinch the lead. So, Ugor Yeltsin is very, very tired. So I think I'll take him off at half time. Don't want to force him into an injury or something like that in the first game of the season. Who would be the best player to come on? We can bring on Yup Kosoglu as a ball winner midfielder to give some fresh legs in there in midfield as well, even though he's not the freshest of legs. Hopefully he'll last until the end of the game. Couple of great chances there just before half time to take the lead. Onur Gunel had a good shot in the end. I know it didn't go in, but we've had some pretty poor strikers across the years. We're going to take Gunel off and bring on Hasan Askaroglu. Some of these names are pretty difficult. We definitely need to get a striker, and I might try and get a striker on loan. I think the loan window is still open. Might bring a winger on off the bench as well. Don't know who we have to come off the bench. Batuhan Belge is someone that we did bring in the summer. Give him, I know he's someone with a lot of potential as well. We'll give him a run around in the last 10 minutes. As we approach the final whistle, it looks like it's going to finish 0-0 unless there's a highlight that's going to tell me otherwise. 0-0 away in the first game wouldn't be the nightmare result. I've put a lot of emphasis on defence this year because we just need to make sure that we don't concede many goals. There's a chance here right at the end. It's cleared away and there's a final whistle. 0-0 against Sahir. I'm not entirely sure what the team's name was. Sarrier? We'll have a look to see where they're expected to finish in the table. Sarrier. Oh, they're supposed to finish one place above us. So it was a battle between two promotion teams at the beginning of the season. We've managed to go away and get a point. We've not conceded. We've not scored. But I'm happy with the first game of the season. 0-0 draw away from home. Not the best for you to watch. But still, we got a new club in Turkey. First professional club. I hope we can progress through the season well now. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. For any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.